Day. From Raymond James.
Back as that sails over the end line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
You definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns. We got this. And I like the idea here. And even if it's in the passing game.
Intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he'll return it.
He is. Okay, they're number one. They have to prove. It to us, and they tried to. It was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good first down, Through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that. First do no harm, and right now they're
To throw on second down. He completes this to Russell. His first catch, good for 9.
but in this situation, the defense was and how they're feeling right now. But it's leads evaporate and quickly. So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking.
At the 21. On first down, gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Samuel going to go in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Throwing here, Purdy. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield. After about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do
following the touchdown, here's Moody.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And into the end. Getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone. Football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw, Purdy. His pass caught at the 4. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Davis Price is in. Touchdown 49ers. So this now 34.
Open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Back to throw again. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime and a good as he looks to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half.
Here for so far, and never underestimate
Of the first half, they'll call the timeout.
We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium. City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers. Here's Purdy. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And this return.
catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they
Leaves him with 4th and 1. By Charvarius Ward, and the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, about all the different ways they've gotten.
This one complete downfield on the left side. Here, another nice gain. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a. Off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. On the year, and the 49ers continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the made
performance by their offense as we move through the early hits. I'd get the backups in there if it were me.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Back to throw. Andrews. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And incomplete.
It's been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Now the throw here complete on. Back even further. And it's caught. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's.
I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point by York is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. And they'll put up the stop sign. This thing is ugly. Oh, when I think that's safe to say defense tackling's been really good.